So as you can see from the thumbnail and the title of this video, I'm sure you have a good idea of what it's going to be about, but there is going to be an underlying lesson that's embedded in this entire video all the way through. And that lesson has to do with confidence. Just be confident in yourself, in the decisions you make, and make them no matter what anyone else is saying or doing. And I don't care if someone's running $1 million business, or they have a 7-figure collection, or they've been in the hobby for 30 years. They don't always know best. And I went through the same thing back in 21 when I sold off my entire vintage collection and I went all in on modern sealed. And we've seen it again with Scarlet Violet era. It seemed like everyone in the entire hobby agreed Scarlet Violet era was trash and Sword and Shield era was goated. You need to continue to throw all your money in Sword and Shield because you've got so much time on Scarlet and Violet. None of that stuff's going to move and it's going to stay low for a long time. It's going to have umpteen reprints and you're going to be able to pick it up for pennies on the dollar for years to come. And this was sort of accepted everywhere you went. And so when I was making videos like this 8 months ago, saying the best investments in December 2023, and putting Paldea Evolved as one of those investments, I got criticized for it. And I would go in my own Discord and have conversations about investing in Paldea no more than 4, 5, 6 months ago, and I got crucified for it. I'd have 20, 30 people in my own Discord telling me how stupid of a take that was and how I should be buying Sword and Shield boxes still because they were still on Pokemon Center at $144 plus tax, which is about $150 to $155. Things like Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, Brilliant Stars. I think Fusion and Chilling were sold out by then. But if you go back and look at what Paldea Evolved cases were selling for back 8, 7, 6 months ago, they were roughly $550 to $600 depending on when you got in. Now, fast forward to today, they're selling right now on TCG Player at $915 a case. That's what's sold, that's what they're listed for. Meaning, if you do quick math, that's about a 55% gain, depending on when you got in, $550 to $600, in literally 8, 7, 6 months time. Now, if we go back about, 6 months time, back to when Silver Tempest and Lost Origin and Astral and Brilliant were all being plastered over every YouTube video. You gotta buy these before it's too late. They're going out of stock on Pokemon Center. You saw what happened with Chilling. You saw what happened with Fusion Strike. You gotta get in now. Guys, it's Lost Origin, Lost Origin, Lost Origin, Garatina, Lost Origin. So sick of hearing Lost Origin. And people were just picking these things up en masse and they were ignoring Paldea Evolved. So let's do quick math again. If something's $150 a box, $155 a box, and you multiply that by 50%, the box has to be at least worth $225 to $230 for it to have kept up with the Paldea Evolved gains. Well, let's throw Silver, Astral, Brilliant out right away. You guys missed out. You should have bought Paldea. Lost Origin is close. It's close. I would still say Paldea Evolved, depending on when you bought, what price, has done as good or better than Silver Tempest. Oh, by the way, Fusion Strike, Chilling Reign, they're both falling. They're both right around 200, 210 again. And so if you go back 6 to 8 months, Paldea Evolved has actually beat those in gains now too. So Paldea Evolved has single-handedly took down basically every alt-art set besides Evolving Skies. That's that's an outlier in the past 6 to 8 months on an investment level. And this throws people for a loop, right? They don't understand. They think something's wrong with the hobby. Alex, if the GOATed era, the best era ever, is not outproducing Scarlet Violet, something's wrong. Something's wrong. We're heading to recession. World's ending. Guys, this is normal flow of things. What you have to understand is an era is always hated at the beginning. I haven't seen as much hate for Scarlet Violet as I saw for the other eras that I've been in the hobby, but it's always hated at the beginning. And one thing changes, and it's not the release of Surging Spark and Team Rocket Evolutions. That's not what did it. Money did it. Once people saw the money, then they became fans. Oh, Twilight Masquerade's already rising. Paldea Evolves, 900 a case. All these boxes are like 110, 115, 120. You know what? Scarlet Violet era is not too bad. Yeah, I collect Scarlet and Violet. Oh yeah, I got cases in my basement. I'm buying all kinds of stuff. And then everyone else, all the Timmies come in, they get on the Timmy train. Choo choo, we're going to the top. And like, hey, where do I buy it? I gotta get in. I gotta get on Scarlet Violet. Paldea Evolved, give me a case of that. Give me a case of Twilight Masquerade. Whoa, Timmy, yo. No, those were good investments. You're a little late now. You may want to even wait, maybe get a few. Like they could come down. They could get a reprint still. Like chill out. No, I gotta get it. Everyone's telling me to get it now. I go in Discords. Everyone's talking Scarlet and Violet now. It's no longer Sword and Shield. Guys, this is why it pays to not follow the crowd. To have your own opinion. to move in on things when nobody wants them, when they are $500, $550, $600 a case, and they're everywhere, and they're overprinted, and nobody likes the set, nobody likes the cards. That's the time to move in. When everyone's moving in, right? When everyone's like, guys, all these are $155 a box. We gotta buy them all. They're all gonna be gone. Once they're gone, they're going to the moon. And they went up. Look, I'm not saying we did bad on these. Look, hey, I'm invested in all this stuff too, guys. I'm not talking down Sword and Shield. I got a lot of money in this stuff. The only thing I'm trying to get the point across is standing on your own 2 feet and having an opinion in the face of seemingly everyone disagreeing with you at once. And it gets you to question yourself. It gets you to question if you really know what you're doing in this hobby. And if all these people who are smart and successful in this hobby and they have experience in this hobby are all doing one thing, it makes you feel wrong to do another. If everyone's going left, you don't want to go right, right? Because you don't want to be the dumb money, because they're the smart money. And if you put the new money in, it becomes old money, and you can have all the monies. Here's another one. Remember when I made the Yu-Gi-Oh video? And all the Yu-Gi-Oh, fans and players all came to the video and said, Alex, look, I get you're a Pokemon guy. You're out of your realm here. You don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! These cards get reprinted all the time. They always make these reprints. There's a million Blue Eyes White Dragons. They're not even playable. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a player's game, not a collector's hobby. This is not a good buy. And I made a video when these were about $80 a box. And now they're selling for about $150. You can thank me later for your 90% gains on those in about a year. And, the list goes on and on, guys. And so, if you take anything from this video, be confident, even in the face of seemingly the biggest collectors, businesses, most experienced people in the hobby saying otherwise. Because guess what? They don't know any more than you know. And at the end of the day, even I don't know what this market's going to do from day to day, but there are things that you learn over time. There are trends that you see. There are price points that make more sense than others. There are time frames that make more sense than others. And when all the attention's on one thing and you feel that, that's usually the time to say, where do I need to be looking, right? It's kind of like smoke and mirrors. If the magician wants you to look here, you need to be looking everywhere else, right? And that's what happened with Sword and Shield. And that's why we're seeing what's happening right now with it cooling off, is everyone was looking there and all the smart money was moving around making plays elsewhere, right? XY, Sun and Moon, I'm going to get some Scarlet and Violet. Well, now all the money, all the dumb money is all following the smart money, and all the people who got in earlier are making money off the dumb money. But eventually, money will trail back to Sword and Shield once people see, hey, no one's on that anymore. Now that's the unpopular play. Now the smart money is going to move back to Sword and Shield. And so this is not to say Sword and Shield's bad or it's going to go down or it's not, nothing like that. It's just to look outside the box, be confident in your own decisions, and don't worry about what all the freaking idiots all around the internet are saying. That's all I got, guys. I'm out.